Hi everybody, hi every spirit, welcome very much to my YouTube channel. Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to start a live stream of astrology and spirituality as well. Today gonna do just tarot reading for today's energy, talk about today's astro alignments as well, talk about in general new alignments like Venus in Leo, and talk about what's going on in the world a little bit as well. Right? Thank you very much for being here. Your support is greatly appreciated. I wish you the best thoughts, ideas, feelings, and emotions, and a whole bunch of individuality, creativity, and responsibility as well. I hope you are enjoying a beautiful Jupiter day in Taurus where we are expanding, gaining wisdom and knowledge, or traveling into circumstances that we can expand our own way to be fixed and practical in how we receive and maintain validation, profit, safety, security, and privacy as well in our lives. Also, with Jupiter in Taurus, you can expand how you are a support for yourself or others, and others in your life might be expanding in how to milk you extra harder, in how to make you their support and leave you dry. Keep an eye open for that, alright? Don't be a sucker for validation. Tauruses, you can share that a little bit with Leos and Libras, right? Oh, my bad, guys. Just just taking the link here to say that we are live on Discord. Remember to join Discord at Esoteric Cloud Surfer on Esosu Astrology and Tarot. Oh, okay. My bad, guys. I thought it was just Esoteric Cloud Surfer, but it's not. It's something else. So wait a little bit. Alright. Also, after this live stream, we're gonna have some new videos. Hi Dari, welcome to the stream. You're gonna have new videos available in the chat. In the chat, no, in the channel. I'm just doing something here with the chat. Bro, come on. There you go. Oh, I can react now. Ah. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Okay, oh, interesting. Okay, some new things, some new things. Welcome, welcome to the stream, everybody. Every spirit, I hope you guys are indeed enjoying your day. Also, Sun is in Gemini. How many degrees, by the way? 17 degrees. Okay, so we are a little bit halfway through. And we have the moon in Aquarius as well. Big air trine in the sky. Moon 22 degrees Aquarius, almost making it over to Pisces. So yeah, Sun in Gemini, we are paying attention, acting and expressing in more mutable, adaptable, scattered and logical ways. And Moon in Aquarius, we are reacting and respond to or in a fixed way to our feelings and emotions. And also we want to feel unique and communicate or feel like our communications, relationships and associations are a bit more unique as well, or just feel unique in general, right? And if you want readings, we have readings available to you right now. We have classical tarot readings. Oh, hold on. Classical tarot readings, 1 card, 3 cards for any matter, general businesses, love matters, business matters, about your trinity, about your sun, moon and rising. If you want to know how these alignments are doing right now with the current alignments via a tarot reading, that's the perfect thing for you. Then also my reading that I came up with, the 360 tarot reading, right? Very complete. It talks about every part of your life and also about the spiritual state that is manifesting and materializing things into all the other lives, all the other areas in your life, then classical natal chart readings, classical astrology, it is separated. So even if you can't afford all of this in one, you can pay for one at a time, and I will deliver for one at a time. It's pretty okay. I've done it before, no problem. And the currency reading, where I take your whole natal chart. That's why the price is a bit high, because I take your whole natal chart, right, with the full chart analysis, and I align it with all the alignments in the sky, all right? And that takes a lot of time, that takes a lot of work, but it's very worth it, you better believe it. And then we have like live tarot consultations, live readings, like the tarot and the astro readings can be live. We also just personal consultation, you just talk with me about something, and Esoteric Cloud Surfer can help you be on a more higher, wider state, right? By the way, let's do that. I don't do that intro anymore, because especially on the videos it takes quite some time and people drop off real quick, right? But that's not the point. The point is Esoteric Cloud Surfer here, ready to take a ride in Esoteric Cloud so we can reach higher, wider and wiser spaces and realms of reality, so you can feel lighter, wider and wiser about yourself and your circumstances. Real shit. I always believe in yourself and all possibilities, and always remember that the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. And shout out to the Lolo Pilot Man, by the way, a great spiritual example, because everybody is a spiritual example, right? Because everybody is a spirit in a body. So like I said some live streams ago, we are always acting, you're always in a character, your characteristics, right? So everybody's a spiritual example of themselves or somebody else's spirit that they are following. But Dolo's live stream, I think he's live or was live a little while ago, is at 90% of rappers and celebrities, they don't know how they made it, bro. And I've been saying that. I don't like people that they think they are SoulGroup or they are considered SoulGroup by themselves or others, and then they be sharing shit about celebrities, and then they be posting on their stories on Instagram or whatever, like celebrities talking about life, like if they knew something. And you can go check some lives from some months ago, and I said this, where those celebrities, they don't know how they made it. Somebody placed them, they suck some good dick, they move their ass in a certain way, they were in the right space, right time, they shook certain hands, they went through certain doors that you don't even have access to. So they, like, for example, I see a lot of people, not just people from the Soul Group, but people in general, post shit about Nicki Minaj and how she achieved success. Bro, she doesn't know how she achieved success. If you ask her, okay, like, I'm not saying that you are broke, but if you pretend, if you approach her and be like, oh, I'm broke and I want to be successful, what do I do? She will tell you, believe in God or something like that. I'm telling you, she doesn't know how to be successful, because somebody, in very general terms, placed her or her team or whatever, because those celebrities, they mostly are not doing shit by themselves, right? Somebody placed her in a successful position. She didn't create, she didn't make an arch to overcome whatever she was doing. Somebody came and fished her up. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Dolo, shout out to real spiritual examples, shout out to Daria. She has a new video on her channel. Watch it using the links down below as well. Alright? Some good drinks. Ooh, crying. Good. fluid is flowing. The fluid is flowing. Okay? Because we back, y'all. Let's go fresh and direct. Let's go, let's go. So why is this important? Because most people kind of worship celebrities if you think about it. But in the end of the day, if you are worship or using somebody as an example that they don't know how they got successful, then you never gonna know how to be successful on your own. And that's very important. Because especially Pluto is entering Aquarius right now, so it's time to be your goddamn self more than ever. Thank you, Ezo. Shout out to you. Thank you, Miss Taria. Thank you, thank you. And you are not really successful if somebody placed you in the position that you and others consider to be successful, right? Because you didn't make it. Somebody made it for yourself. Somebody made it for you. So you didn't make it. So you can't say, nigga, we made it. You can't say that because you didn't make it. You did. And I think most people, they don't really understand this. They don't really understand how important or how different it is to have a lot of money and be rich. Because having a lot of money is not the same thing as being rich. Being rich is you having the freedom to generate and expand money, influence, and attention wherever you are. Because I remember very clearly 2 years ago when the crown floating in the air, right? Resident Evil was a very important thing. And we had these rappers that they were rich, but they were crying on the internet to get their Instagram and whatever accounts back because they were not promoting the stab that could prevent you from avoiding your crown to fall. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, if you think we have freedom of speech, you are very wrong. A year or so ago, you couldn't say crowd control on YouTube. I remember that. And that's a very common term in gaming. So people that were on the gaming space, they knew that as well. All right? But those guys or those girls that were crying to get their Instagram account back, they have millions, but they are not really rich, right? Because they were crying to get their money back. They were begging to get their attention and influence back. So they are not influential, they are not powerful, they are not rich. They are in a position that belongs to somebody else, and they are just like taking care of the house while the owners are on vacation. And that's it, bro. You have very few people in this world that are really rich and really successful. And those people are not famous. Those people are not in the news, are not on those articles, they do not make music, they are not in movies, they are not exposed to you, right? And if they try to expose themselves to you, they will be either cancelled, or not them, but their expression and their exposition to you will be cancelled or transformed. They will make them look like it's bad to be that way. You know, just for you, the normal person, and I'm not saying you specific individual, I'm saying you as in general, right? You think that being like that person, real successful, is bad. And they will create labels for that. So you really have to have your own vision. You really have to formulate your own mentality. You really have to be clear about what's really successful. And if you, like, let me be very clear, if you are sharing celebrities talking about how to be successful or how to be this or how to be that, you are not from my soul group. All right? Not even from Dolo's soul group, because people think that being being soul group is like we are all connected, we all friends. No, no, you got your soul group, I got my soul group. There is not one soul group and we are part of it. No, that's not true. And let me tell you, you are not. If you think, if you kind of see celebrities as an example, you're not apart from Dolo's soul group as well. You better believe it, because you think Dolo is gonna be like, oh, this celebrity, damn, they teach me how to be myself. Of course, if in course not, bro. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, you have to really think about it. And that's how I know that you are not from my soul group either, because you didn't thought about it. Aquarius, big ass head, right? Right? So if you don't think about it, you're not from my soul group, you know what I'm saying? And the other, if you are a astrological person, but you are a parrot, you are not from my soul group as well, because one of the reasons that I got into making videos, because I was already into astrology, but I wasn't making videos about astrology. One of the reasons that led me to be into astrology is to kinda not destroy, because that's not my goal, but to shift the mentality from those cliches, bro. Just thinking about it makes me really mad. Those astrological cliches, it's so annoying. And I've seen one of these parrots, because there was already a moment in one of my posts that that person that I already knew they were a parrot, they exposed themselves by being a parrot. Like, it's like they got I was not even thinking about them, but they got attracted, because when I said what I said in that post, I said, like, if you say that Mercury is exalted in Virgo, you are a fake astrologer. I was hating people that saying that, right? And that person was immediately attracted to that post. Like, stars don't lie. I'm a fucking star, bro, right? And then, not just that person, because I'm not like, oh, it's you. No, it's a type of person. Because I don't go personal. I don't give a fuck about that person in specific. What I give a fuck is the image that they portray about astrology and spirituality, and then when they gather any type of attention, it could be just one person. I'm already pissed at you. You already attracted one person's attention about your bullshit, about your parrotism. I'm pissed. I don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I don't. It's not like I don't like you. I'm sure you could have some very cool conversations, but what you doing and how you doing got me pissed. I don't like it, and that's some bullshit. That's cap. Because they said basically that 28 degrees Cancer is the millionaire degree. And that's exactly what I'm here to shift the mentality about. There is no such thing as the generalization in such a broad and empty term about fucking astrology, bro. That's not the fucking point. That's the reason most people joke about astrology. That's the reason, or the main reason why people think that people that are into astrology and spirituality are in that hippie mentality, are in that La La Land mentality, because of shit like that. Oh, Leos are this, Leos are that. No, Leos are fixed in their own way of seeing the world. Leos are not kind, Leos are not happy, Leos are not this or that. Leos are stubborn or consistent with their actions. Okay? 28 degrees Cancer is not a millionaire degree. I'm sure many people have 28 Cancer something and they live on the fucking street. Because they can't be real, or they can't care for some real shit. You know what I'm talking about? And I hate, bro, there is few things I hate in this world. But that's one of the things that I really hate. Generalization, emptiness, superficialism about astrology and spirituality that should be some deep shit. But that's not the point of today's live stream. Today's live stream has no point, or it has many points, right? We're not here to talk about one specific thing, we're here to talk about spirituality and my perspectives and some real shit, okay? Because there is not many people as real as I am, and people that live with me or that used to be my friends and shit, they know that. And I was a super scientific guy that through that super scientific perspective understood that spirituality is real shit. It's some real shit. Because science can only go so far. The rest is to spirituality and real intellectual people. That they understand that you can't measure and capture every single thing with physical mechanisms, aka eyes or machines. But at the same time, real intellectual people know that you already are aware of those shits. You don't need to develop new powers. You can only improve your powers. You don't need to be meditating 60 hours a day. I know it's an extreme example for extreme circumstances, okay? Because we already are aware of those shit. We are already we're always spiritual, basically, and you're already doing spirituality always. And then when people fail to understand is, then you do science, then you make sense, then you explain it to others. But if you don't do spirituality first, there is nothing to talk about. If spirits don't create shit, there is nothing to measure and experiment on. If you don't create elements, there is no periodic table. And why is it called periodic table? Because you, or whoever came up with that term, they were identifying different periods of density, time, and movement. Right? And then we have people like, okay, let's talk about some shit that pisses me off. People that think that how we name shit is coincidence. Do you know that there is literal groupings of people that take several meetings to choose how to name these things? It's not one dude that, oh, I'm gonna call this. No. Most of these things, they are decided in a group. They have very strong intentions and meanings behind it. Okay? So it's not like, oh, the periodic table really doesn't mean what you just said, Ezo. It's just a coincidence. It's just a play on words. No, it's not. No, it's not. So that's when you know that having a degree doesn't mean shit. Because people with a degree, they don't know the starting point. They don't know that they created the elements, for an example, or they helped created a specific element as a spirit. Right? As simple as that. As simple as that. Okay? Spiritual. Fake astrologers, don't watch their shit. Watch my shit, watch Darius shit, watch Dolo, or don't watch anything. Okay? Because sometimes it's just better to not watch anything. Don't watch. You make your own content. You don't need to make a YouTube channel. You can make videos for yourself. You can write books for yourself. You can describe alignments for yourself. It's better than watching somebody that says, oh, 20 something degrees Virgo means the poor degree. What the fuck? Oh, 28 degrees Cancer means the millionaire degree. What? That makes no fucking sense, bro. That makes no fucking sense, you know what I'm saying? And also, this is a bit ego, but it's also true, which is, like, it's not all about attention, right? Or it is, but it's the type of attention, right? because I'm not gravitating a lot of attention with my YouTube videos, right? And then I see these more fake, empty, not so deep astrologists getting more attention. I get mad. I'm not jealous because I want to be in a similar position. I don't want to be in their position, right? Because being in their position means to be fake or not deep or a parrot with my knowledge and wisdom, and I can't be like that. You're gonna watch my videos and there is not a single video where I'm being a parrot. I might be using similar terms as Dolo because I'm not, English is not my main language, and in school they don't teach you how to really speak English. They teach you grammar and they teach you what's right and wrong, but they don't teach you how to really communicate. They don't teach you certain expressions. So I might use the same expression as Dolo, but I'm meaning something different, or I'm explaining it in a different way. And you can say I'm lying because I'm not saying what he's saying, right? Are we live? Because my internet seems to be flanking out a little bit. I can see the chat. Oh, I think we're live now. Hold on, guys. We're coming back to this. I don't know if you're live or not. I think we are. Bro, but this Gemini energy doesn't like me. This Gemini energy doesn't like me. I'm too serious, I'm too real for this Gemini energy. You know? Because, like, it's just that I'm too serious, bro. I'm too real for this Gemini. It lagged a little bit. I can see my stream yet. Because one of the persons that I see as a fake astrologer, they have a Gemini sun. So it makes sense, right? I hope we're live, guys. I can see the chat. I can see the stream. You live. Okay, we are live. Alright. Because yeah, and why is all of this? Because my ultimate goal is to show you how real spirituality is, and that's it. That's all. In course I want some attention. In course I want people to believe in me, quote unquote. I want people to relate with what I say, yes, but that's not my main goal. But to achieve my main goal, people have to relate with me. But I'm not going to be relatable, I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to use broad out terms, I'm going to be myself. I'm not going to be polite and politically correct, I'm going to be myself. You know? So it does makes me a little bit mad when I see fake astrologers or people that I think they are fake astrologers getting more attention than me. But hold on, because this is about to change. Because the universe is changing as well. Like Dolo said in one of his videos. Actually, I thought about it sometime before, but I didn't make a video about it. My bad. Procrastination. Because that's one of the worst things for me, is when I think about the video, I don't make it and then somebody else makes it. Because then if I make the video, it might look like I'm copying them. And that's some bullshit, because I ain't copying nobody, alright? But that's me with myself. I'm not saying that because I didn't even make the video, but just for you to understand what's really going on in this space, in the real spiritual side. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all about that intellectual property. It's all about that uniqueness and individuality. Alright? It's not about being cool. It's not about being relatable. It's not about having likes. It's not about having validation. Fuck that shit, bro. It's not about making money from readings, because I've seen a lot of people that were SoulGroup. They got their readings, they got their audience, and you never saw them again. You never saw them again. They're not on IG anymore. They're not on YouTube anymore. They were on Dolo's live stream. You never see them again, because they got their readings or they got their little audience and they were kicking it for somewhere else. Fuck that shit, bro. That's not cool or real. You know what I'm saying? And um, what I was talking about. It's not about the like. It's not about that relatability shit. Because that's one of the main reasons why people joke about astrology. People wear look, think about it. People wear clocks. They don't believe in astrology, and they make fun of you if you do believe in astrology because of these motherfuckers that are super relatable and super happy-go-lucky with astrology. Astrology is real, not real as in you have to prove that it's real. It's real as in it's happening every time, and it goes deep and it explain or you use it to explain a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to see anybody else saying shit like Leos are kind. No, Leos are fixed in their visions. Oh, Taurus, they love money. No, Taurus are fixed in their own way of having security. Oh, Cancers are very kind-hearted. No, Cancers initiate new emotions and feelings. Okay? Stop with these labels. Stop with the parrotism. Stop with the generalization and emptiness of astrology. This is some real deep shit. It's not about, oh, Taurus make a lot of money. No, Taurus are stubborn and consistent with their visions and actions towards security. That might involve money, but that might also involve taking care of the house, cleaning the yard, or cleaning the workspace by showing others you don't fuck with me. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. So, all the fake astrologers and parrots out there, fuck you. Fuck you, for real, I hate you. I don't hate you as a person, I hate what you do and how you express yourself. Not because you are against me, you probably don't even watch my shit, but because you are leading a bunch of spirits into Dalmatian, into lostness, and you better believe it that I am not. That's why I don't generate a lot of attention right now. That's why many people come in the live stream and they come out. It's too harsh, it's too tough, it's not pretty, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be. It's not entertaining. It's not supposed to be. This is not a fucking movie. This is not a show. This is a live stream about spirituality and astrology. Like, my goal is not to not be entertaining. I know how to be entertaining. But right now, we're real. We talk about some real shit. Like, I have one viewer right now, right? So, if the universe was spiritual, I'll have not 1 million, but I'll have way more viewers right now. Because the universe is not spiritual. Like Dolo said, and I thought about it, I have witnesses. I expressed that to a personal person in my life 1 month exactly before, not exactly, but 1 month before Dolo talk about it. Because when you look at the world that you live in, because you have the universe in total, the whole universe, but you don't live in the whole universe. I mean, you do, but you live in a specific part of the universe. Like, imagine you live in the United States. You don't live in the whole United States. You live in Detroit, in a certain city, in a certain neighborhood, in a certain house, in that neighborhood and city of Detroit. And that environment is different from the environment of Las Vegas, right? Simple. So you have the big ass universe, and then we have our little pocket of the universe. When you go outside, right? Daria saying confirm, she's the one person I talk about it. And even before, you used to tell me that the universe is not spiritual, that the universe is basically a bunch, or this part of the universe, it's a bunch of lost spirits. And you know what? I'm here. So I was, keyword, was a lost spirit, but I found myself, and that's why I'm making these fucking videos, bro. Okay? So, this corner of the universe, when you go outside, what you see? Animals, trees, green shit. people that don't know what's going on even in their own lives. People don't know what's going on within them physically, emotionally, and mentally. People don't really care, right, about what's going on. So the spirits that are attracted to this world are dead. So this part of the universe is dead. Low animalistic natures. Okay? And if you get, bro, and another thing that used to piss me off is people that they are lower animalistic natures, or they are more lower animalistic, and when you tell them, not you are, but you tell them the world is lower animalistic natures, they get offended. Yet the only thing they think about is fucking, or the price was low, or my beef, or my steak, or whatever. Bitch, that's low animalistic nature. You're not thinking about the next step. You're not thinking about how to do something better. You're not thinking about getting you to a better position. You're not thinking about creating a networking, branding, or association. You are thinking about how your fucking steak was 30 cents cheaper today. That's low animalistic nature. And that's okay. I'm not mad about that. I'm mad about you denying that. I'm mad about you accusing me of telling you something that you are not, and you are being it while telling me that you are not. You know what I'm saying? But that's for another video. That's for a specific part of this video, right? Of that other video. Because we're talking about how the universe is not spiritual, or this part of the universe is not for spiritual people. Because if the universe was spiritual, me and Daria, and even Dolo, because, if the universe was spiritual at this moment in time, I would have thousands of viewers and Dolo would have millions of viewers. Because Dolo is doing this shit for 10, 11 years. Alright? Okay? I'm doing this for 3 years, but in a real way for only 1 year. When I really found, or I really created how to do this. Another shit that makes me pissed. When spiritual people talk about you gotta find the way. You gotta find yourself. No, you make the way. You make yourself. You create what you lack. You don't find it. Ain't nobody gonna give it. Nobody gonna tell you where to go. You create it in this position right now. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, bro? No. Enough of playing around. If you are a fake astrologer, fuck you. Not because of me, but because all the spirits that you are leading into Dalmatian. Because you are just repeating. Why do you think people joke about astrology? And then even Dolo says this that I don't agree with. I blame the shadow government. No, I blame the fucking people that use the terms that the shadow government created. I blame you, bitches. You created it. You carved it. Alright? Because the shadow government put these things outside, but people use it. If people don't use it, the shadow government have no power. And yet, you have people that gather not a lot of attention as well, but they gather a certain degree of attention. It doesn't matter, just one view is already attention, and one view can be way more powerful than 1,000 views. Alright? Because that certain individual with one view can be more spiritual, quote unquote, than all the 1,000 people watching that other shit. Alright? And that will help your shit grow way faster than their thing. And once again, it's not about who, but I got more viewers than you. It's not about that. It's about the real influence. Like with this live stream that I'm making, there is a lot of spirits that are changing their course right now. Spirits that are not even in bodies at the moment. They are in mentalities, in emotions, in your heart chakra. You're not even aware of them. They're shifting. And if you don't shift, they're gonna go, they're gonna leave. Because you are not the right space for them. Alright? And every spirit knows in their core that the only thing constant in the universe is change. Right? So if you, as the bigger space where they are in, don't change, they gonna change. And if you resist, then that's when what we call cancer happen. Why do you think they called cancer cancer, as in the disease? Okay, because the astrological term for cancer came first, then the disease term for cancer, right? Because we only discovered cancer 50 years ago or something. But the astrological term for cancer is more than 2000 years old. Okay? So, whoever gave cancer, the disease, the name of cancer, they knew the spiritual background of that disease. Alright? Because if it's not, tell me why. Tell me why they call it cancer, bro. Tell me why. If you can't, don't tell me astrology is fake. If you can't, don't tell me that me or Daria are pseudo. If you can't talk better than me or explain the contrary point to what I say, don't say I'm fake or this or that. And that's another thing that makes me mad, or used to make me mad, which is because as growing up I always had a different mentality, more broader mentality, a bit more rebellious mentality. And this happened actually in one short I published here on YouTube, which was talking about the Big Bang, right? And I was saying that there was not one Big Bang, there is a lot of Big Bangs, and that when you create a new thought and new idea that no other spirit thought about before, that's a Big Bang. And this one guy commented, no, just that. And that made me mad, because when I deny something or somebody's perspective, I say, oh, you're wrong, or I think you are not right because of this, because of that, because of third and fourth. But growing up, and even right now, people that deny me, they be like, no, because you fake. Why? Why am I fake, bro? Why? Or present me, because I present myself in a logical way. So you better present yourself to me denying my argument in a fucking logical way. Because if you don't, you're just a bitch. That feels weird. Oh, I feel so weird about what you're saying. Do you see myself talking out of my feelings? No, I add always a layer of logic. I always add a layer of sense. I always add a layer of, I'm expressing this so you can come here and connect your bridge, your spaceship. So we can create something, right? But when somebody else comes to my shit and says no, and that's the only thing they say, that makes me mad, because I don't want to be almighty all right. I want to be real. And I want you to be real. So when you come to me and say no, and that's it, you are not teaching me nothing. You are not learning nothing. And I might be wrong. I'm not. But imagine that I'm wrong. But because you can't formulate an idea out of your whatever, you are not correcting me. So your interaction is empty, meaningless, zero, nada, right? Lol, that is saying they burn a bridge that don't even real shit. They burn a bridge that don't even exist. Real shit. Bro, that's real shit. They be thinking they burning a bridge. I wasn't even trying to connect with them. Bro, look, I have one viewer right now. Do you think I care about you? Do you think I care about million followers or whatever? No. I care about being myself and put this shit out there. And that's it, that's all. So I'm not doing this for you. I'm not trying to change your mind. I'm presenting a point and perhaps create a discussion. Create an environment So you can share your shit and I can share my shit. But if you don't say shit, if you just say no or you make me feel weird, there is nothing happening, and that's the problem. That's the problem. And that's why people are lost, because they don't create shit. They don't create their mentality. They don't have their opinions. They don't have their formulations. Legend. Let's go. Fucking legend, bro. Right? Right? So, back to the point of the universe not being spiritual. And if you see, or you can use this, I will create a new word. Not right now, perhaps, but we have to create a new word that it's like spirituality and science together. Because you can do it. Because science basically is looking at something for long enough until you can see, oh, when it's hot, the ice melts faster. When it's cold, the ice don't melt. How do you know that? I was looking at the ice in different states, in different environments. Easy. And you can do that with spirituality. You can do that with yourself. You can do that with your mind. You can do that with your feelings. You can do that with others, but be careful because you are not others, so you can really study others, but you can formulate shit. Right? So, the universe is not spiritual because if it was, me, Dole, and Dario would have way more views and the world wouldn't be as it is. And the universe is not spiritual because this corner of the universe is built on animalistic natures, instincts, and not being yourself. So this part of the universe is not spiritual. It's trying to be spiritual. And when you see those fake astrologers having more viewers than me, or Daria, or Dolo, that's another way for you to understand this universe is not spiritual. Because if it was, those fake astrologers would have 0 views. Easy. Easy, bro. This is not complicated at all. This is not complicated at all. But also, and I know that most people don't know better. But I'm here now. Daria is here now. Dolo has been here for 11 years. So there is no lack of content, there is no lack of library. The library of Alexandria is back, and the only thing we're burning is some bushes. Alright? The Alexandria. A means reaching or pointing at something for the first time or in the highest state. Alright? And Alex is first a name given to emperors, given to people that have higher mentalities. Or back in the day, because now people give names with no meaning. So the Library of Alexandria was Alexandria or whatever. It wasn't, or most likely it wasn't a real place. Perhaps it was a real place, but first it was a mental space. First it was a allegory to represent a space where the spirits that created clearer perspectives or wider perspectives, or they reached a point for the first time, they went to that space first. And when that burned, that means that everybody else, okay, didn't like that. Or everybody else destroyed that. They created something else, not that. We don't want that. That's too real. That's too spiritual. We want to feel good. Bro, there is no better feeling than to be spiritual in your goddamn self and achieve shit for yourself. Because, another thing I was thinking today or yesterday. Because I saw a post that somebody said, I just want people around me to be happy. And that's cool. That's okay. Me too. But the thing is, you have to build happiness. And to build happiness, you have to move from one position to the other. And that's hard. Not as in suffering. Like imagine, this box, it's hard. It's not suffering because people have this perspective that in order to do something hard, you have to suffer, you have to sacrifice. I mean, you have to, but it's not bad. It's not. It doesn't feel bad. It doesn't make you suffer. I don't know why people think this. Being hard is good, bro. Being hard is what saves you from spiritual lostness and hell, quote unquote. Being hard is what makes you happy. It's what makes you, like, when you are excited sexually, you get hard as a man down there and you get hard as a girl up here. That ain't bad. That is not making you suffer, right? Come on, guys, we have to think a bit more. Or a bit less if you are a Virgo, Aquarius, Gemini. You have to think a bit less. You know what I'm saying? All Exandria. Ah, that makes sense. Exandria. All possibilities. Exandria. Andrea from androgynous, or from when you, how does it call, when you give man traits to something and to perform something. Andrea, Andromeda, androperformizing, whatever, means when you create an example or a reference about some spiritual shit. All spiritual, external, Andrea giving it mental traits or man traits, right? Tarot destroyer. Destroy. I do tarot reading. I do tarot readings. Destroy me right now. Destroy me. Come on. Try. Destroy me. Why do you have that name? Why Tarot Destroyer? Destroy me right now. You can't. You can't destroy me right now. Because you are a tarot card. Do you know what tarot is? What is tarot? Tarot Destroyer. What is tarot? Let's heard it from the wise man. Let's heard it from the teacher. Tarot Destroyer, please enlighten me and tell me what tarot is. Bro, I can't wait to learn. Watch this guy, don't say shit. Watch this person, don't talk about it. That's all they do. They just deny your shit and then they never speak, bro. They never conclude anything. They never elaborate any points. Nothing. They just come to your page or somebody else's page and they be like, no, and move on. Bitch, nobody asked you in the first place. I'm not doing this live stream for you or anybody else. I'm doing it for me. And if you want to destroy something, you should destroy yourself, make your own channel, and make your own live stream. Why you are out here, like, I'm not talking about this person in chat, because I've seen other spiritual people that have trolls and whatever in their pages. Like, I'm talking in general. Why those trolls don't make their own live stream? If you're so wise, if you're so intelligent, why don't you make your own page and make your own videos? And why are you not influenceable? Why are you not powerful in this world? Because you ain't shit. Right? I'm still waiting, Tarot Destroyer. I'm still waiting. Are you here to destroy some tarot? Or are you here to just listen to some real shit? It's not even on the stream right now. See, bro. See? What is this bullshit, bro? These people in this world to harvest reactions. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Bro, if you want energy from here, you better be careful. You don't know what you're messing with. You don't know what you're messing with. Because what you see, and that's what trolls don't understand. When I'm live, when Daria makes a video, when Dolo is live, this is our Sun, Mercury and Venus. There is way more in the back where this came from. And you can't see it. So even, oh, you're so happy you collected some energy. First, you collected some energy that is already expiring. because it was already expressed, so it's already dying, it's already becoming useless. So happy fucking birthday. And then you are collecting a small amount of energy, because my passion that compelled me to say these words, it was way bigger than the words itself, and you have no access to it because it was already transformed into something else, right? Hello Steven, welcome to the stream. That's true, right? So bro, these people, and that's how you know the world ain't spiritual, because you have people like Tarot Destroyer. You ain't destroying shit. They ain't even talking. They didn't even know how to write. Look at them writing. They say and then a bunch of ones. They broke as fuck. They don't even have the right keyboard. They don't even have a working keyboard. Shaking my fucking head. You know? And to harvest reactions and feel funny while masking being some anonymous account. Yeah, bro, but in the end of the day, they are no building no associations, they are raising no nations, they are building no empires, they are building no business, they ain't getting no richer, they ain't getting no wiser. So, happy fucking birthday. That's a bot in real life. Yeah, that's a bot in real life. They are a real person, but they chose to be a bot. Yeah. Yeah, they don't want to. They don't want to build empires. They don't want to build connections. They don't want to build associations. They don't want to build anything. Right? They ain't shit, and they don't want to be shit, because that's the thing. We all came to this world not being shit. But the difference between me and the troll is that I want to become something. I want to be the shit. They want to remain no shit. Right? And I just remembered, I saw like a long time ago, this one person, they have a whole channel criticizing people like Dolo. Not just Dolo, but people, they criticize Dolo as well, and they criticize spiritual people. And they're like, bro, Dolo is bad because Dolo says you ain't shit. What? What? Bro, it's true. You ain't shit. Like, you have no business, you have no company, you have no estate, you have no spiritual estate, you writing no books, you have no cult, or you have no soul group, you have no power. Are you something? You ain't shit, for real. And that's the difference between me and the bot, a bot as in real life, and the difference between me and people that criticize Dolo, or people like Dolo, because I'm not defending Dolo, is just a example, is that I want to be the shit. I want to become something out of nothing, right? While they want to remain nothing, as in the physical realm, because you always gonna be your spirit. But in the physical, but that's why we exist, because you want to create something, you want to be something. But those people that go troll and whatever, they want to be nothing forever. So why do we exist? There is no point. There is no purpose. Right? Right. Majority of people don't want to be shit. That's what I'm saying, Daria. That's a favor Dolo is making for you. Realize you ain't shit, instead of being on an imaginary high horse. True. True. Yeah. And bro, with these live streams, bro, I have one viewer. See, Daria is the only person that stays on the stream, right? Everybody else goes in and goes out. But also, I know I can't, like, because even when I'm live on Twitch on my gaming, the numbers are like not on par. Sometimes it takes some time to update, so I can judge from that. But if you're really spiritual, you would stay for 5 minutes on my stream. right? Not even. That is the only person here right now. We have 4 likes. So there was at least 3 more people that came in, drop a like, and went out. And that's okay. Maybe they are in a meeting, they're taking a shit or something, and that's okay. But if you are a real spiritual person, you will stay. You will talk, you will say something. Because also, you don't need to make videos, you don't need to be out here exposing yourself. But if you're spiritual and you want to change the world, you gotta do something. You gotta do something. It's not just going to work or being on the internet all day. You gotta do something. And if you ain't doing videos or making content, you gotta support somebody that does. By watching, leaving a like, leaving a dono, leaving a comment. Something, bro. Alright? You can't claim to be spiritual or to be SoulGroup or to be this or to be that, and then you don't do shit. Don't even watch a stream for a real spiritual person. What you doing then? If you're not real, bro, watching something. The least amount of effort you could do. You're not doing it. You ain't spiritual. You ain't real. Don't. Okay? And like I said, I know I'm not the most entertaining guy. I don't want to be. That's why I have gaming. That's why I have my gaming channels. To be entertaining, to be all those shit. Because I was telling in my 5th house. I am entertaining. But right now, I choose to be really, rawly as I am. Because there was too many people in the past being relatable, being go happy, go lucky with astrology. And now look where we at. You say you believe in astrology, like outside of your soul group or whatever, people either ignore you or make fun of you. And they wear a clock. They have a calendar in their house. They know all the names of the seasons and the months. But they joke with you when you say you believe in astrology. And that's the problem. That's not them making fun of me. It's them making fun of me and then doing what they make fun of me for doing. That's the real mind fuck. You know, because this is also me still, because I have a lot of fixed energy, me still coming up from some past shit. Because growing up, that would also happen a lot. People would make fun of me for having a very fertile imagination. Bro, you have a fertile imagination or something like that. People make fun of me or people think I'm weird, and then they weird, and then they unique. They have these powers as well. You know what the fuck? What, you know what I'm saying? Just makes no sense. People trying to go back to being unaware. Real shit. We have to make a video about that. Most people in this earth, they are trying to go back. Go back to nature, go back to Africa, go back to the ancestors. They just want to be unaware again. Because they are afraid of their power, because they don't want to be responsible for shit. That's true. Yeah. Sadly, that's true. But hey, I'm not from your soul group, you better believe it. I'm not, bro, because I want to be not more aware, because because yeah, that's another misconception, is that you should being spiritual is being more aware. No, it's being better aware, or being aware of better stuff, or knowing where and how and in which degree to be aware of something. Because being more and more and more aware will ultimately result in you being unaware, because you can't distinct, you can't separate, and you can't filter shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro, it's like you can't claim to be spiritual if you are not even supporting somebody that is creating spiritual content. All right? It's not about me. You don't need to support me. I will appreciate immensely. We all got to pay bills. We gotta, at least I want to expand my physical circumstance. I don't know about you. So a donation, a subscription, whatever, I would appreciate it. But that's not why I do this. That's not why I come here live and talk all this shit. It's not. Right? And when I say support, I'm talking about watching, commenting, leaving a like. Now we might be lagging, but we have 3 people watching, 1 left immediately. Right? It's like you have, and that's another problem of today. It's like people don't give enough time for to see thing. People don't spend enough time, and when I say this, it's like a few seconds to really understand what's going on. How can you judge me if you can in my live stream and leave immediately? How do you know what I'm talking about? How do you know if I'm real? How do you know if I'm smart? How do you know if I'm intelligent? If you come in and immediately come out, oh, because it doesn't feel right. Oh, feel. Oh, but I thought we were talking. I thought we were changing information. I thought we were talking about something, not feeling about something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So this world still has a lot to grow, but we're here now. We're here now. Unreal Live, we flunking out over here again. I hope we're still live, because my internet on my recording system, the velocity of the stream is pretty good, but then my internet is my browser is failing. That is saying, I was thinking about that yesterday. You want to choose what you are aware of instead of being aware of everything. Learning to separate and organize. That's true. We live. Let's go. Real shit. And I also understand that this type of content is not for everybody. It's okay. But I'm talking to or about spiritual people or people that think they're spiritual. Okay, I'm not expecting the whole world to fuck with my content. I know. This is not for everybody. And actually, yesterday I was thinking about this, that astrology and spirituality is for real smart people. Because most people, they don't care, or they don't have the capacity mentally to process so much information, bro. Because like we were talking about the library of Alexandria, thinking about that in allegory, it's impossible for certain people here, right? Certain people can only think about the Bible and shit like that as real events. They cannot think about it as an allegory. And what does that mean about your spiritual powers? They literally can't. And that's why I diversified my content to reach more people, because I know this content is not for everybody. And that's why I was being really direct and saying, if you are spiritual, or if you think that you are spiritual and you are not watching my live stream and Darius videos, you are not really spiritual. Or because it's like you gotta be a part of it. You gotta be spiritual. You gotta be interacting with other spiritual people, right? Thank you, Dario. Thank you. I love you as well, very much. So, let's go into today's tarot card, today's energy. Hopefully, I got some more ideas coming. I got some ideas coming up. Unfiltered. YouTube, you can demonetize me. You ain't paying me yet. So right now, I can say whatever I want. I'm not monetized yet on this page. They can take something I don't have yet, right? So I can say shit, I can say pussy, I can say dick, I can say everything. YouTube can't punish me now. And yeah. Like another thing. Why can't you say shit on YouTube? Why can't you say dick on YouTube? Like, because literally, what is wrong? Literally, like, I'm not talking about freedom. I'm not talking about, oh, we live on a tyrant. No, I'm talking about, like, a realistic point of view. Why can't you say dick? What's wrong with saying dick? What's wrong with saying pussy? What's wrong with that? Literally, not saying, oh, we must rebel, or YouTube is this, YouTube is that. No, what's wrong with saying these words? What's wrong with that? No, right? What the bro? I don't understand. I don't understand. And I don't want to. I don't want to understand. You can, but not in the first 30 seconds of the video. No. I think it's in all videos. They say that. They say that of the 30 seconds, but then they still hurt you. Yeah. Yeah, they have YouTube Kids, but then they still do this. YouTube is compromised. YouTube is compromised. Since they took that big paycheck, I remember it, YouTube. I remember it. I think it's the sponsors that started. But even though, do you think that somebody will not buy Coca-Cola? Like, think about it. Think about this. You think somebody will not buy Coca-Cola because they have an ad on my video and I said shit? That makes no sense. That's not real. Most likely they will buy more Coca-Cola because my video is cool. And Coca-Cola is in my video. Because I said shit. If I don't say shit, the video is not cool, they're not going to buy Coca-Cola. Sponsors, listen to me. People like cool shit. People like things on their level. Do you think people like people that don't say shit? They don't like it. So if your videos or if your ads are in fake videos, because people know, people feel when somebody's upholding their words. And then they know that you are the reason for that. Even subconsciously, they know, spiritual senses. So your brand, sponsors, listen to me. And then pay me because this is marketing advice. Okay? I want to see in my account an anonymous donation. 1 million is enough for now. Alright? Okay. So, I'm telling you right now, sponsors. You're gonna sell more if your ads are in videos where I say shit. Or dick or pussy. I'm telling you. Because sponsors got it wrong. Sponsors are catering to families and shit. But families do not care about Coca-Cola. Families do not care about Carlsberg. Families do not care about makeup and shit like that. Individuals care. Individuals care about that. Not families. Or if you think about it, most families say shit. Most families beat their kids up. Do you think they are worried about a YouTube video where somebody said pussy? They like that. Sponsors. Sponsors. You don't live in the same world as we do you? You don't live in the same world as we do. You really don't. People like that. People will buy your product more if your product is in a video that is relatable to the person. Because when you go outside and you see people talk to each other, they say shit, they say fuck, they say this, they say that. So if your product is in a video where that happens, when the same thing that happens in real life happens in the video, they're gonna feel more connected to your brand. Now, imagine your product is in a video or live stream where they don't say anything, they are super polite. Something is wrong and people know that. Also, brands, people are smarter than you think. People are smarter than you think. They're just also super insecure, but people are smarter than you think. And they know when somebody is trying to be politically correct, because nobody is in their true nature politically correct. Not even people with liberal stadiums are politically correct. Why do you think everybody says fuck and shit and things like that? Because it's natural to us. Alright? It's true expression, it's spirituality in word form, alright? So your products will sell way more, okay, if they are in those videos. Not in the videos where you can't say those things. You are limiting your business avenue. Because you are limiting the expression of the videos where your products are. Get it? Your sponsorship are on limited videos. So, your sponsorship is limited. Because it is in an environment of limitation. Duh! Bro, sponsors, call me. Millionaires don't use astrology, billionaires do. Right? Trillionaires do. Hit me up. DM on IG, Esoteric Cloud Surfer. Email, esoteric surfer69@gmail.com. I want to see in my bank account 1 million euros. Not even dollars, euros. Alright? Alright? Swearing burns through lies and delusions. True. Sponsors, alright? Sponsors. Because you guys all rich and whatnot, but you are sponsoring to normal people. And that's what you have to think about it. Normal people, they trust more if you say shit and pussy and things like that. Trust me. It is. Trust me, bro. this is a meme. Trust me, bro. Are you sure you're gonna do that? Trust me, bro. Are you sure this is possible? Trust me, bro. And then provides no facts, provides no background. Trust me, bro. Trust me, bro. Hit me up, companies. Hit me up. Alright, today's energy, we got beautiful Thursday. It's all about that TH. Trust the vibe, bro. Oh, and just to finish up the points from before, right? How is it possible? And this is not bad, because I like to watch that type of content. But how is it possible that like gaming videos have more views than spirituality, tarot, and astrology, right? It just shows you that first we are changing, right? But also it just shows you that people care about the wrong things. And I like to watch gaming videos. And it's not about, oh, you have to stop watching gaming videos and only watch astrology videos. No, you can watch both. Easy, bro. Easy. Let's move on. Thursday in Taurus, Sun in Gemini, Moon in Aquarius, learning Jupiter, squaring the Moon, learning how to expand your unique feelings in a realistic way. This whole live stream is that. This whole live stream so far is me expanding my unique feelings in a realistic way. Right? And bro, I'm open to debate. I have fucking air energy almost everywhere. If you want to debate, if you want to talk, I do it because I present my shit in a realistic way. people that are against me that just say no, or they just say some random shit in the chat and then leave. That's nothing, literally. So, card of today. There we go. Ace of Cups! Ace of fucking Cups. Let's go. This whole live stream so far was Ace of Cups as well. A very unique emotion, very unique feeling, very powerful emotional state. Right? And also, if your excuse to not watching my videos or Dario videos is you're not cool, you're not relatable, bro, that's not the point, okay? And once again, I'm focusing that on, like, if you say you spiritual or whatever, if you say you spiritual and you don't watch me because I'm not this or I'm not that, you're not spiritual, period. I'm not saying you're not spiritual because you don't watch me. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is, if you don't watch me because I'm not entertaining or I'm not relatable or all those things, then you're not spiritual. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not because you don't watch me, it's because why you don't watch me. Alright? So, card of today, Jupiter in Taurus, unique experiences about reality, Moon in Aquarius, unique feelings, unique connections, Sun in Gemini, seeing and acting about all those things in a more light, logical and adaptable way. That results in Ace of Cups, a very unique, powerful and specific state of being, emotional state, connection, feeling, emotion or spiritual purpose, or today you're gonna be in those days, there is only one way to achieve that feeling. There is only one way to achieve that spiritual space. It is to be your goddamn self. Alright? Remember, the best way to be is to be your goddamn self. Alright? And the only thing you should believe on is yourself and all possibilities and a spiritual ship if you have one. Okay? Let's move on. Let's go, guys. Today's... Oh no, let's pull a Dragon Oracle card. Hi everybody, if you are tuning in right now, make sure to watch the whole live stream. Spiritual shit. Spiritual gems. Drop second per second. Okay? Drop that like button. We have 4 watching, 4 likes. So I think we're cool on that department right now. I think we're cool on that department. 4 likes, 4 views. I like that. So, let's go. Ooh, Deep Blue. Deep Blue Dragon plus Ace of Cups. Alright? Unique feelings, unique emotions, unique states, unique travels to your depths, unique purposes, unique dreams, unique illusions, unique art, unique spiritual travels, unique spiritual purposes. It's all about being deep. Okay, we back. We back. If you don't have the spirit, you'll never will something into existence. That's in the lyrics from Dolo the Pilot, man. I don't remember the song. I wish I could, so I could recommend you. Alright? Guys, remember, support the channel with a like, subscribe on Twitch if you are into gaming, and book a reading with me. It's pretty chill, pretty accessible, and very, very worth it. And moving on, today's Astro reading, let's go. Oh, see? Only one watching right now. People can't really stay here. Fuck you. No, I'm kidding. It's okay, but like, we gotta create something here. We gotta create a community. We gotta create something that it's not about being cool or just about being entertaining or just about fulfilling your validation or fulfilling your like people that are addicted to TV. There is a term for that. Fulfill their like their desires, but there is a more specific term. It's lacking. People that are addicted to TV, they don't really care about their watching. They care about fulfilling their addiction, right? We have to go beyond that. We have to go beyond that, right? But today's Astro reading, Sun, 17 degrees, Gemini. We are going very deep, spending a lot of time in thinking, communicating, and analyzing yours and others' actions, expressions, and visions in a more mutable, adaptable, cold, and logical way. Mercury, 26 Taurus, also number 8 energy, spending a lot of time or going really deep into your fixed, practical, and realistic thoughts, ideas, and analysis processes. Venus, 3 degrees Leo. Tomorrow we'll have a live stream talking about Venus in Leo specifically. That means that we are creating a new awareness into how we want to see and be seen about and in our relationship, pleasure, and commitment in a fixed and consistent way. Mars, 11 degrees Leo. We want to or already being very passionate, motivated, angry, or frustrated about some deep and unique things, or you see yourself as unique. You want to find somebody else that you see as unique, that is consistent and fixed in their actions, expressions, spirituality, uniqueness, validation, happiness, and entertainment. Jupiter, 5 degrees Taurus. We're getting more emotional, more aware, and more attached to unique experiences that deal with being fixed on your own reality, on your own stability, values, and receiving validation in a consistent way. Saturn, 7 degrees Pisces, separating from old ways of building spiritual associations into new ways, new, more realistic and practical ways to build and maintain spiritual associations. Moon in Aquarius, my bad, reacting and responding to fixed and unique feelings, emotions, connections, and associations. Also, Uranus, 20 degrees Taurus, relating more or to a broader audience, unique and new changes about fixed ways to have security and stability in your life. Neptune, 27 degrees Pisces, being more wise or widening up your awareness about emotional baggage in a generational level, generational curses, and grand dreams and illusions. Pluto, 0 degrees Aquarius, starting a new age where you're gonna transform the world if you have a fixed mind that is logical, realistic, and spiritual as well. Because it's Pluto. Every time Pluto is in somewhere, it might be in Taurus, Cap, or Virgo, the quote-unquote no spiritual signs. That's also a fake astrologer sign. If they tell you that earth signs are not spiritual or earth signs are only materialistic, fake astrologer. Dead on. If they tell you earth signs are not spiritual or are only materialistic or they are no emotional, they don't care about emotions, fake astrologer. Immediately stop watching that person, ask your money back. They are fake astrologer. Okay? But every time Pluto is in a sign, it makes it more spiritual because it's about transformation. It's about real change. And the only thing constant is in the universe is change. And Pluto represents a big accumulation or in a very short period of time, a lot of changes, and that transforms into accumulation. All right, and that's going to be everything for today, guys. Right? No, actually, because it's Jupiter Day, we could do Jupiter aligning with everything else, and also we can do the Moon aligning with everything else. Because in 16 hours the Moon will change, even less, a little bit, the Moon will change, so those alignments will change as well. So let's do it. Let me just burp a little bit. Alright, so Moon in Aquarius, trining Sun in Gemini, a gift to feel more consistent about your conversations, intellect, and relationships. Moon in Aquarius, squaring Mercury in Taurus, learning how to feel more unique and more light about your mentality and how you would analyze and communicate. Similar, because Gemini is right after Taurus, that's why it feels, and Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and it makes a lot of sense, right? These alignments here. Moon in Aquarius opposing Venus in Leo, feeling weird, opposed, or extremely balanced with your own feelings and emotions and your pleasures, relationships, and commitments, because it's all about uniqueness and individuality, but you want to feel more serious and more stable, and the relationships and the pleasure want to be more fiery, exciting, fun, and light. Okay? Moon in Aquarius opposing Mars in Leo as well, feeling opposed, weird, or extremely balanced about your feelings and emotions and how you or others deal with your passions, motivations, angers, and frustrations. You want to feel more unique, more stable, and more realistic, but your passion and others, because this is a world alignment, right? A world buff, like in WoW, they want to be, or they are already being, more exciting, more fun, more relatable, more likable. But fuck that. Moon in Aquarius, Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn in Pisces, Jupiter in Taurus, Mercury in Taurus, Sun in Gemini, and that's what I was saying as well, right? If you don't watch my videos because I'm not relatable enough, you're not spiritual, you're not soul group, you're not anything of that. Because if you were spiritual, you would watch my videos because of what I say and how I say it in a real spiritual way. But moving on, but the Moon is really in Aquarius. I keep coming back. I keep coming back to these topics. See? Neck, Taurus, energy flowing, let's go. Moon in Aquarius, squaring Jupiter in Taurus, learning how to feel more light, unique, and consistent about your unique, realistic, pleasure, sophisticated, related with experiences and expansions, or learning how to expand your business by feeling and communicating your unique feelings and emotions in a more unique or with more unique people. It might not be you now have a different way or you have this new super exquisite way, but you might be selecting better in a more unique way, in a more specific way, whom you share your feelings or whom you share your stability. And that's gonna change or block, that's gonna expand or block the expansion, right? Then, Moon in Aquarius, fatal attracting Jupiter in Pisces, feeling more dreamy about your reality, feeling more realistic about your dreams and illusions. Moon in Aquarius squaring Uranus and Taurus, but here it's like learning or showing others that are close to you how to do Uranus in Taurus in a more Aquarius way, in a more light way, in a more fun, like, okay, I know this is stuff, I know this is this, I know this is that, but it's for uniqueness, it's for individuality, it's for more money or for better money. But this will not work for everybody else. This will work for people close to you that already feel or think that you are unique, because others will not give a fuck about what you're saying right now, right? In regards to Uranus in Taurus and Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius, fatal attracting Neptune in Pisces, feeling big dreams and big illusions, being a part of your building process in how you uniquely associate and communicate about your emotions and feelings. Moon in Aquarius conjuncting Pluto, transforming your feelings and emotions, or transforming the world by communicating and expressing your unique feelings and emotions. Now, Jupiter reading. Jupiter in Taurus, fatal attracting the Sun in Gemini, acting more light, more detached, and more cold about some deep, real expansions and experiences. Jupiter in Taurus conjuncting Mercury, thinking, communicating, and analyzing about or the experiences and travels that led you to certain spaces mentally or spiritually that deals with expanding your fixed circumstances and how you maintain and accumulate validation, profit, and value. Jupiter in Taurus squaring Venus in Leo, learning how to relate in a more light, likable, exciting, and spiritual way while expanding in a realistic, stable, profitable way. Jupiter in Taurus squaring Mars in Leo, learning how to be more passionate, how to show better or learning what are the right passions to show in way to expand your business in a consistent, stable way that it's still exciting, likable, and validated. Jupiter in Taurus, fatal attract or sextiling Saturn in Pisces, an opportunity to expand your reality and your physical circumstances by associating in a real, consistent way your dreams, illusions, imagination, and spiritual belief systems. Jupiter in Taurus conjuncting Uranus, having very unique, individual, and changeable experiences that deal with fixed practicality, circumstances, and receiving love, validation, and profit in various levels. Jupiter in Taurus sextiling Neptune in Pisces, the gift to bring the opportunity to bring huge illusions into how you are expanding your physical circumstances. And last but not least, Jupiter in Taurus squaring Pluto in Aquarius, learning how to transform the world by expanding your physical circumstances in a more unique and individual way. And it's going to be everything for today. Thank you very much for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. And remember, if you are offended by anything that I said today, I wasn't thinking about you. I might say your name. I might talk about you directly. But I was using you as an example. I was being general. Because it's like that guy that I say is a parrot. I don't care if he's a parrot. I care if a lot of people are a parrot and bring other spirits to lostness. That's it, that's all. Esoteric Cloud Surfer, surfing out. See you soon.